Hello, and welcome to Top 10s You Should Know. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your bank balance after paying rent, groceries, bills, and thought, where did all my money go? Living alone gives you independence, but it also tests your discipline. Every meal, every bill, every small purchase adds up, and before you know it, you're broke before the month even ends. But here's the good news. Saving money while living alone doesn't mean giving up your comfort. It just means getting smarter with how you live. So today, we're revealing the top 15 ways to save money while living alone. Practical, realistic, and proven to make your solo lifestyle not just free, but financially strong. 1. Meal prep, your wallet's best friend. If you want to save money living alone, start in your kitchen. The biggest leak in most solo budgets? Takeout. Every delivery, every coffee run, every lazy night order adds up silently. Meal prepping is the quiet superpower that saves both your money and your time. Set aside one day, maybe Sunday, to cook your meals for the week. Buy groceries in bulk, store portions properly, and get creative with leftovers. You'll be amazed how much you save when lunch isn't costing $10 daily. The best part? You'll eat healthier too. When you cook your own food, you control the ingredients, flavors, and your spending. Think of every home-cooked meal as a small investment, not just in your health, but in your financial future. 2. Downsize your space, but upgrade your systems. Living alone doesn't mean living large. Most people overspend on rent because they think more space means more comfort, but really, it often means more clutter and higher bills. Billionaires think in efficiency, not size, and so should you. A smaller apartment means less to heat, less to clean, and more to save. But here's the secret. Upgrade the systems inside that smaller space. Better storage, lighting, and layout. Create a cozy, minimalist vibe. You'll still live comfortably, but your wallet will thank you every month. The goal isn't to look rich, it's to stay free. 3. Cancel invisible subscriptions. When you live alone, you don't realize how much money bleeds out through subscriptions. That extra streaming platform, unused gym membership, random app trials, they pile up quietly. Do a subscription detox. Go through your statements and cancel everything you don't truly use. Ask yourself, do I need 5 streaming apps or just one? The truth is, the fewer automatic payments you have, the more control you regain over your finances. Even canceling 3 small services could save you hundreds a year. Remember, small leaks sink big ships. 4. Buy used, not cheap. Living alone often tempts people to buy everything brand new. New couch, new appliances, new decor. But here's the thing. New doesn't always mean better. You can find incredible secondhand deals on furniture, electronics, and even cookware if you look smart. Platforms like Facebook Marketplace or thrift stores often have quality items at a fraction of retail price. The goal isn't to live cheaply, it's to live wisely. When you buy secondhand, you're not just saving money, you're saving the environment too. And the truth is, no one cares if your coffee table is from a designer store or a thrift shop, as long as your space feels like you. Now 5, master the art of low energy days. Here's something people rarely talk about. Living alone means some days you'll feel lazy, and those lazy days often cost you the most. You order takeout, skip laundry, forget to turn off lights. That's why billionaires rely on systems, not moods. Prepare for those low energy moments. Keep emergency meals ready, automate bills, and use smart plugs to cut power when you forget. These small systems protect your budget from emotional spending. Because let's face it, we all have off days. The key is to plan for them. 6. DIY before you die a while. Living alone means you're the plumber, the handyman, and sometimes even the electrician. But instead of panicking and calling for paid help immediately, try learning small DIY fixes. YouTube has tutorials for almost everything. Leaky faucets, curtain rods, squeaky doors. Every skill you learn once saves you hundreds later. It's not about becoming an expert, it's about being resourceful. Every problem you solve with your own hands builds confidence and cuts unnecessary expenses. 7. Make your home energy smart. Electric bills can quietly eat into your income. Simple changes, like switching to LED bulbs, unplugging devices when not in use, and adjusting your thermostat, can cut your energy cost by 20 to 30%. Invest in smart plugs, timers, or power strips that automatically shut off unused electronics. Think of it as paying yourself through savings. Remember, the richest people don't just earn more, they waste less. 8. Master grocery strategy. Here's where solo living either saves or drains your money. Groceries. Never shop without a list. Plan meals. Buy versatile ingredients and avoid impulse purchases. Don't fall for marketing tricks. Store brands often taste identical but cost 30% less. And always compare prices per ounce or kilogram, not per pack. Smart grocery shopping is quiet wealth building. It teaches discipline, awareness, and control. 9. Simplify your wardrobe. Fashion can destroy a solo budget faster than rent. The secret? Build a capsule wardrobe. Minimal, high-quality pieces that mix and match easily. You don't need 50 shirts. You need 10 that look good anywhere. Billionaires often wear the same outfit daily because it reduces decisions and saves money. Dress for confidence, not comparison. Style isn't about quantity, it's about identity. 10. Split streaming and shared services. You're living alone, but that doesn't mean you have to pay alone. Many subscriptions allow shared accounts. Share with trusted friends or family and divide the cost fairly. Whether it's Netflix, Spotify, or cloud storage, splitting small costs makes a big difference. Think of it like a co-op for digital life. Just ensure you share with people you trust. 11. Redefine fun. When you live solo, boredom can make you spend. People go out to escape loneliness, but the truth is, fun doesn't have to mean expensive. Movie nights at home, walks, hosting small dinners, reading, or starting a hobby all create joy without draining your wallet. The best part of living alone, you decide what happiness costs. And often, the best moments come free. 12. Refinance or reevaluate big bills. If you've lived alone for a while, check if you're overpaying for services like internet, insurance, or phone plans. Many companies quietly raise prices yearly. Call and negotiate. You'll be surprised how often they offer discounts to keep customers. Billionaires don't just manage money, they manage deals. Never be afraid to ask for a better rate. Take one day, sit with your bills, highlight the biggest ones, and start making calls. You'll walk away not just with savings, but with control. And that, my friend, feels richer than any paycheck. 13. Track every expense without obsession. Here's a truth that separates people who live paycheck to paycheck from those who build wealth quietly. Awareness. What gets measured gets managed, and what stays hidden gets wasted. Most people fear budgeting because they think it's restrictive, like living on rations. But in reality, tracking your spending gives you freedom, the kind of freedom that comes from knowing where your money goes instead of wondering where it went. Start simple. You don't need fancy spreadsheets. Just track every transaction, your rent, your meals, your just this once coffees. Do it for 1 week and you'll be shocked at the leaks. There's power in visibility. When you see your numbers, you naturally spend more consciously. It's not about guilt, it's about clarity. Apps like Mint, Pocket Guard, or even a simple notebook can change how you relate to money. 14. Build an emergency fund, your solo safety net. Living alone means you are your backup. No one else is splitting rent or covering surprise costs. That's why you need an emergency fund, at least 6 months of expenses. Start small, even $20 weekly matters. It's not just financial security, it's emotional peace. When you have a cushion, every decision becomes calmer, smarter, freer. 15. Invest in yourself. That's the real freedom finally. The smartest way to save money living alone is to use it to grow. Take a course, learn a skill, or build a side hustle. Every dollar spent on improving you returns tenfold in the long run. Billionaires aren't frugal, they're focused. They know money saved today becomes money earned tomorrow when invested wisely. So don't just live alone, evolve alone. So, which of these saving habits are you going to start today? Maybe meal prepping, cutting subscriptions, or building your emergency fund? Tell us in the comments below, because your one small step could inspire someone else